Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to the Undisputed Extra channel. Of course, we're back with another reaction. Not today, we're back with another Joyner Lucas reaction. And today, we're back with his music video to Three Little Pigs. Now, obviously, he released his album, Not Now I'm Busy, not that long ago, maybe about 2 months ago. And Three Little Pigs was a song on this album. It was one of those more real type shit ones. It wasn't those like heavy bar type ones. It was one of those more real ones, talking about Three Little Pigs, obviously referring to cops, because a lot of people refer to cops as pigs. And basically telling the story from a black man's perspective about how the cops sometimes can be evil and kind of painting it that way. And it was a very interesting one. It was a very interesting story the way he told it. Now we finally get a music video. I said this when I listened to it. I hope he releases a music video for this one, because this is the type of one that had so much potential for a music video, and I can't fucking wait. But of course, before we get into it, as always, hope y'all have an amazing day. If you're not, switch that shit the fuck around and start having an amazing day. Always try and spread positive vibes, entertain, have fun on this channel, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fun and the vibes. Now remember, if y'all fuck with a vibe, like, comment, and subscribe. Links up here and down below. You want vlogs, IRL content, Undisputed Vlogs. You want gamer content, Undisputed Gamer. You want Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all up here and down below. If you want to see me do more than just react, I really would appreciate it. But yes, sir, Joyner Lucas, Three Little Pigs official music video. Hope y'all enjoy.
Man, you know you're supposed to be asleep, right?
I'm having trouble falling asleep.
You having trouble falling asleep? How about Daddy reads you a bedtime story?
Yeah.
Want me to read you a bedtime story?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Here we go.
I got just the perfect bedtime story for you. See this story right here? It's called The Three Little Pigs.
So there were three little pigs. They was all grown up, and they were drinking some hot coffee and eating donuts. It was a beautiful sunny day, some real perfect weather, and the pigs was dressed the same, cause they all work together, and that job ain't really easy, and they work is kinda scary, so they all got water guns. That's their favorite thing to carry, and they'll squirt you more than once if they think it's necessary, but we'll talk about that later. Let's get back to the story.
Okay, so I already like the animation in this. Like I said, this was already on the album. I've already did an original reaction to it. I will put it up here for a couple seconds. So if you want to see my original reaction to the song, I'll put it up here. It'll be in a playlist, the Joyner Lucas Reactions playlist on this channel. Because I'm not going to react and break down every bar or every cool thing he says, because I already did that in the original. I'll break down some of them that relies on this, but I'm mainly here for the music video this time. But the animations are cool, like the whole, like, it's literally like a bedtime story type book. He flipped the page there and shit.
Deep inside the forest was a family of wolves in a pack. Even though they had sharp teeth and they were black, ain't really mean that they'll attack. Just means that they were trapped, because the color of their fur made some believe that they was bad. Now, I know that sounds sad, but ain't nobody care, cause the problem with the wolves is they were never treated fair, and no matter where they go, only one thing is clear, that as long as you're a wolf, the pig's gonna be scared. So the forest and the town was separated, and if the wolves wanted to come around, they hesitated, cause they knew they wasn't welcome there. So every time they roamed, they always said a prayer in hopes that they could make it home. The night was getting cold and all the food was running low. And then right here is a picture of some pots on the stove, some empty cabinets, some old bread with the mold. Let me flip the page real quick. Then one of the wolves said they gon' drive up to the store, and so he hopped inside his car, and before he cranked the key.
This is really cool the way it's done this, but obviously everybody kind of get the references. The pigs are the cops. You saw them in the uniform. The wolves are people who have been discriminated against, in the way he said they have sharp teeth and they're black, but that doesn't mean that they're a threat, because that doesn't mean that they're going to attack you. Yeah, and it's just basically just pointing out like that kind of problem that still is a problem. Not always, but it still is a problem here and there, which it shouldn't be. And it's basically Joyner Lucas shining light on that, which is pretty cool. But the music video, the animation, the whole like bedtime story type thing, the flipping the pages, is very fucking cool in this. I like it.
Put a seatbelt on and buckled up to be as safe can be. Followed every traffic rule on the way from A to Z, and then he went to, man, let me skip to the good part. So after he bought some groceries and he was done for good, then he put the food inside his trunk as fast as he could. Then he started driving perfectly and headed towards the woods, until he seen the pig's car and knew this probably wasn't good. The pigs on the prowl started speeding up and yelling loud, "Pull over right now." Turn the car off and throw the keys on the ground and step out and get on your knees and don't even make a sound. The wolf said, wow, how is this allowed? I got my license registration, why you trying to take me down? And he was real scared, cause he knew what the pig's about. So he refused to get out and started speeding to his house. Then he pulled up, hopped out, almost fell down, but ran inside the front door. That's when he locked the pigs out. Then the pigs screamed loud, get about this house now, or I'ma huff, I'ma puff, I'ma blow this house down.
Obviously, that part right there, I'm a huff, I'm a puff, I'm a blow this house down. This is the reverse of the Three Little Pigs story, where obviously you get the Three Little Pigs. One of them built a house of straw, one of them built a house of sticks or something like that, and then one of them built a house of bricks. And the house of bricks was the one the wolves couldn't blow down. But in that story, the wolves were the bad guys and the pigs were the good guys. But in this story, obviously, this is him reversing the roles and saying the pigs are supposed to be the good guys, but this is it from the other perspective when the wolves are minding their business and the pigs are attacking them. So he's flipped the script a little bit. And then that whole I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow his house down, referring back to the original story that he's flipped the script on. So.
And now they got the house around and pointing all their water guns, about to shoot some water rounds. Kicked the door down and all they heard was water sounds. What happens when the pigs fear you. So here's the moral of the story with a clear view. No matter who you're with or where you're at or where to, there's always gonna be three little pigs living near you.
Good night, buddy.
That was a good music video. Totally. I gotta say it every time. It's just a fucking habit. I gotta say it. Well, yeah, man. That music video, like I said, was quite cool. The animation, I like the way he did it. He obviously, the whole bedtime story, he had that, and the way he flipped the book. And even whenever it zoomed down, you could see him sitting there with the book. You can see it moving and all. It was very well done. The people who animated that, the people who done that type of shit, that was very good music video. That was very well done. And I was excited to see that type of music video, because I knew that there was so much creativity to it, because the fact you added the animation, there was so much more that you could do with it, and I like that, and it really brought it to life, because obviously he made the song originally to point out problems that actually happen and just shine light on them, and then him putting the music video to it acts it out live, so it gets his point across even more. And I feel like it gets his point across even more, not only for the story that he took and flipped to show you the other perspective, but the way he did it with the water gun. Even he said, and you hear the water gun sounds and you see him shooting, and obviously you see the caution tape, and you all know what happened, because the water, it finished off the wolf and shit. And yeah, it was really well done. Like I said, if you want to see my reaction to the original song, breaking down all the bars, actually talking about every single thing he said, there is the original one on this channel. But that was more for the music video, to see what he could do with the animation, to see how he could mix the music video with the words, and how good he could combine the two. And it was very well done. Shout out to the people who did the editing. Shout out to Joyner Lucas for the song and the music video. It was very good. But hey, as always, I enjoyed that. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all think positive, testing negative. Hope y'all have an amazing day. And hope y'all staying safe. But without further ado, this is another Joyner Lucas reaction. I'll see you in the next one. So, peace.